know some people are not gonna like this, but on this channel, I don't make videos to become popular or for people to like necessarily. I speak the truth, my honest opinion from my experiences and what I see. Black women, stop becoming CNAs because you're not gonna like it. For one, you have to clean up shit. Two, you're gonna get made fun of. People, there's a stereotype, oh, you're a CNA. When someone asks us, what do you do for a living? You don't want to have to say you're a CNA. As far as the general public, the first thing most people think of when they think of CNA is, change people's diapers, clean up shit for a living, which is part of the job, but CNAs do a lot more. They deserve a lot more, but that's for another video, for another day. But this video is about telling black women, don't become a CNA, because I want better for us, especially like if you're young, if you're just getting out of high school, or maybe you're a senior in high school and you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Go straight to either nursing. Really, you don't have to be a nurse. You can do it if that's something that you want to do. But I know a lot of black women become nurses also, but that's not the only thing you can do. There's a lot of benefits of being a nurse, but there's a lot of cons too. But if you want to be a nurse, go straight for nursing. Only become a CNA if it's a requirement for like your nursing program. But to actually go out in the field and work as one for your primary income, do not do it. Trust me. There's other things that that are out there. If maybe the reason is you don't have a lot of resources to be able to go to like a 4-year school or get an education. Become a phlebotomist. Phlebotomists, they are more respected than CNAs. I'm not saying any job is perfect, but it's better to say, oh, I'm a phlebotomist. I draw people's blood for them, and I take it back to the lab. What else? You become a cosmetologist. A lot of black women love doing hair. You're good at it. Get your license so you can make money doing it. Even a medical assistant. At least they work in the office. Safe. They're not cleaning up shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of them get the holidays off. Unless you're one that works like in the urgent care. But at least even in the urgent care closes. But the hospital, nursing homes, where CNAs work, they never close. Medical assistant, phlebotomist. The phlebotomist course is very short. Almost, probably, I think, just as short as a CNA. What else? Just other things you can do, I know a lot of people do CNA because it doesn't take long to become CNA. But there's other things you can do. A substitute teacher. Then maybe work your way up, save some money, work your way up if that's what you want to do. An actual teacher, or a teacher's assistant, then become a teacher. That's special education teacher. There's other things you can do. I'm speaking for black women that, they don't have the means to go to a 4-year university. These big title careers. You can just other stuff. You might not be making much money, but it's something. But don't become a CNA. You might as well just be a housekeeper. At least, even housekeepers have it better than CNAs. At least the housekeeper, they don't have to clean up shit. If a resident, like in a nursing home or wherever, let's say they have an accident on the floor, when that happens, the housekeeper is not even allowed to clean that up. The CNA has to come and clean the shit off the floor. And then that's when, after that, the housekeeper comes and, they mop and sanitize the area. So it's like, you're not become a CNA. Basically, CNAs are the help, literally, like the help in nursing homes. You're treated very bad. It's almost like you're the slaves of the nursing home. So you're working your ass off, not even getting paid half of what the nurse makes, cleaning up shit, dealing with residents who have dementia, bad attitudes. Everybody gets to tell you what to do. The nurse gets to tell you what to do. The patient gets to tell you what to do. The patient's family member gets to tell you what to do. The DON gets to tell you what to do. It's just like a degrading job. It's a very degrading job. You might as well be a stripper. At least they don't have to clean up shit. I mean, Cardi B was a stripper, and look where she's at now. I'm just saying, like, don't become a CNA. The only good thing about it is you'll always find a job. If you're a hustler, I would say become a nurse, but only if you're a hustler. Because depending on the situation, nurses work hard too. They make way better money than a CNA, but they work hard too. Not necessarily physically, they don't work as physically hard as CNAs, but depending on the work environment, nurses deal with a lot. And like for me, I've just discovered that I'm a simple type of girl. I want a regular type. I just want a regular type of job. I go to work, do my job, and go home. I wouldn't mind a regular 9-to-5 type of job. So I'm working on that now. But if you're like a regular type of girl, I wouldn't become a nurse. Because yes, you could work in a clinic and stuff, but most nurses work in hospitals, nursing homes, stuff like that. Now, if you have experience or if you know somebody, you could get a nursing job that's not bedside. But I don't know if that's, only if you have experience or you know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, you have to do at least 6 months to a year of bedside, nursing. Most of the time. I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time. And I don't even want to do that. So, that's why I say, if you're a regular type of girl where you just want to do a job and go home, don't become a nurse. Because lots of times with nursing, all it takes is one thing, and then you're going to be there 30 minutes to an hour, if not longer, past your shift. Like, let's say a resident fell, right? It's not as simple as, let me help him off the floor. You have to assess him. You have to call family members. And depending on what kind of fall it was, you have to call the doctor. The vitals have to be checked for 15 minutes. This and that. And let's say something else happens. Another resident fell or another situation. A resident is declining. You have to call the doctor. This and that. Next thing you know, you're supposed to get off at 7 p.m. You're still at work at 9, 10 p.m. And with nursing, you have to stay until you finish. It's not like a regular office job where you say, I'm going to do this rest of this paperwork in the morning. It's time for me to go. No. You have to finish whatever it is, your paperwork and stuff. You have to finish before you leave, or you can lose your license. There's a lot of liability with nursing nowadays. Well, at least with bedside. I think the best nursing jobs will probably be those clinics, doctor's offices, and stuff like that. But those are harder to get, especially if you're a black woman, probably. So you gotta think about that too. But yeah, there's so many other things you can do besides CNA. Even if you just want to start a job. At least if you are going to become a CNA, just use it as a starter job. Only do it part-time. For God's sakes, don't do it full-time if you are going to become one. Do it part-time, or make it a short-term thing. Or if you're going to do it full-time, but make it something that's going to be very short-term for you. Do it so you can save some money, maybe for 6 months to a year, and get the hell out of it as soon as you can. You know, and then go on to be a nurse. If you don't want to be a nurse, you can do so many other things. Excuse me. So many other things. But that's my take on that, and I will see y'all next time.